Hi guys, it's your girl Tanya once again, and I am back with another review video. Surprise! So today we are going to be reviewing the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I didn't get the highlighters, which I don't know why I didn't get the highlighter. I should have, but I just got the bronzer because I was super excited that they came out with 8 new shades of bronzers. I just could not help myself. But I do want to try the new gold ones that she did come out with, and I also want Penny for your thought. I think I want it more for eyeshadow than a blush or a highlighter, but you know, it's a kilowatt. You can use it however you want. But the shade that I got for the bronzer is Bajan Gyal, and that is what she looks like. And let me just stop for a second. Can we just talk about the packaging? Like, it is this pretty rose gold, excuse the fingerprints, but this is like a... All of my stuff lately has been rose gold, and it has been making me so happy inside. Like, I love rose gold. So it has a nice big mirror, and then you have the product. It is 0.22 ounces of product, which is 6.23 grams, which is not bad for a bronzer. Let me see how much my Bobbi Brown one is, how much product it has in it. So my Bobbi Brown one has 8 grams of product, but it is $10 more. I think this is, yeah, I think it's $40, $42, $43, something like that, where this is at $30 with 6.23 grams of product, which isn't bad. The one thing I like is that they do have 8 shades, so there's a shade for everybody for bronzing. And then there's that catch-22 where it's too many shades, and I couldn't really kind of figure out what I wanted. Like, I was kind of overwhelmed almost. But I went with Bajan Gyal. It was either between Bajan Gyal and Caramel Cutie. Caramel Cutie was more on the neutral side. This had a little bit more of a warmth to it, so that's why I went with this one. So I'm just going to stop talking, and we're just going to go ahead and get into applying it to my face. So let's go. And before we get started, if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and become part of the Tanya family and hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I put out new content, which is usually on the weekend. I try to do it on Saturdays. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but I try. But I definitely get at least 2 to 3 videos out when I put them out at a time, so check them out. I do reviews on all types of products. I love doing foundation reviews, so if there's a foundation that you want some information on, you might want to check the playlist. I will link it in the description box below, and I have over 28 foundations on there right now, so for you guys to check out, and I'm adding another one today. So but without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so like I said, I had the shade Bajan Gyal, and she is pretty, and I'm just gonna swatch her. And that is kind of what she looks like, if that gives you an idea. On my wrist, that is what she looks like. And she has a little bit of an orange color to her, which I am not mad at, okay? I like it. So I'm just going to go in with my Morphe 527 brush. I like this brush for this. And there's no, and you see, I'm just really getting into it, right? There's no kick up in this pan. None. So it's kind of like, it's not like a cream or a gel type consistency. It's not like that, like the NARS or the Makeup Forever. It's not like that type of texture, but I don't know, I think it's so finely milled that it just so I'm gonna knock a little bit off because it did kind of go in, and I'm just gonna kind of trick her. She's pretty. I'm not even gonna lie, she's really pretty. I do think that I am going to probably go back and get Caramel Cutie. She's more on the neutral side, but I like neutral bronzers too. And I might even have to go get Cocoa Nasty. I'm not sure. I think that one might be a little bit too dark for me, but I'm not opposed to having a darker bronzer, because this bronzer is actually a beautiful bronzer and I feel like it works really good for me and my skin tone. But I'm used to using like my Bobbi Brown bronzer, which is deep 4, and that is that. So, you know, it's a little bit deeper, a little bit warmer. So, but like I said, I'm not opposed to using darker bronzers. I like them for different things. I feel like bronzing is definitely an intricate part of my makeup routine. I use my bronzer every single day, and this is something that I cannot skip in my makeup routine. Like, I just cannot stop using bronzer. It's not something that I can stop using at any time. I really like the warmth that it brings to my face, and even on days that I don't wear foundation, I still like to add a little bronze to my face just to kind of give it just that extra So I just put this bronzer is really nice, and it really just kind of like blends and meshes into the skin, which I am a fan of. Yeah, it just looks really, really pretty. So I am going to finish the rest of my makeup. I will be back to give you guys my overall thoughts and everything, how I feel about the Fenty Sun Stalk'r bronzers. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I know that I look totally different from the last shot that I did, but I forgot to film a end cap. So this is the end cap 2 days later. But overall, I really, really enjoy the Fenty. I'm glad I got the Bajan Gyal because I really like this bronzer. Like, honestly, this is actually one of the better bronzers that I have because, one, it just kind of meshes into the skin and it looks really, really good. Like, it just, I don't know, it doesn't give me a redness. It kind of gives me an orange kind of bronzing, if that makes any sense. And that really kind of works for my skin tone, actually. So I really like it, and I have been wearing it. I wore it today to work, hence why my makeup is looking a little bit trashy. But yeah, I really like this. And like I said before, you know, bronzing is something that I will not stop doing. Like, I have to have a bronzer. That's so much of a big part of my makeup routine. Like, it just is. So I definitely recommend it. It works good on skin over 40. I haven't had any breakouts. I do, however, have a little breakout kind of going on, but it's not from that. But other than that, man, this is totally amazing. I definitely would recommend it. If you are my shade, I think that the Bajan Gyal would, what is that? Bajan Gyal. I don't know how to say it. But I think that that one would work really good with anybody that's my skin tone. And typically, just for a reference, I am MAC NC47, NC50 in the summer when I get a little bit tanner. But I even feel like this is still gonna work good on tan skin, because when I filmed it the first time, I used a foundation that was probably like a summer shade for me, and it still looked really, really good. So I'm about it. I'm all here. I'm here for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, again, I will say hit the subscribe button, the bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I put out new content. Hit the like, thumbs up, give it a thumbs up as well, and you know, leave your comments because I like to read them. If you guys are interested, I do have other videos that you might want to just check out right up here, and I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys so much for coming. Peace.